Welcome to today's Bible quiz. There are totally 10 questions to put your knowledge of the scripture to text. Are you ready for this? Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get started. Question 1. What is the best rule Jesus taught that sums up the law and the prophets? Is it sharing, or after a slap, turn the other side? Is it spread the gospel all over, or do to others as you want them do unto you? So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. For this sums up the law and the prophets. Matthew 7, verse 12. Question 2. Who was the mother of Mary, the mother of Jesus? Is it Drusilla, or Kezia, or Claudia, or Damaris? The name of Mary's mother was not mentioned in the Holy Book. Read the book of Luke to know more. Question 3. What is the name of the man that didn't mourn his wife's death? Is it Ezekiel, or Joel? Is it Elijah, or Job? The Lord told Ezekiel, He will take away from him the delight of his eyes. Yet he should not lament, or weep, or shed any tears. He said, Do not mourn for the dead, or eat the food of mourners. So after she died, the next morning, he did as commanded. Ezekiel 24, verse 15 to 18. Question 4. Who brought the idea for Abraham to have a child with his maid? Is it Hagar, or Sarah? Is it Eve, or Mary? The answer is Sarah, his wife. Now Sarai, Abraham's wife, had borne him no children, but she had a slave named Hagar. So Sarah said to Abraham, The Lord has kept me from having children. Go sleep with my slave, so I can build a family through her. Abraham agreed to what Sarai said. Genesis 16 verse 1 to 2. Question 5. What was the first thing that God created? Is it man, or heaven and earth? Is it light, or animals? The answer is B. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Genesis 1, verse 1. Question 6. Who cried out to God to bless him and keep him from harm, that God granted his request? Is it Samson, or Gabriel? Is it Jabez, or Jacob? Jabez cried out to the God of Israel, Oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me, and keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. And God granted his request. 1 Chronicles 4 verse 10. Question 7. How many seals are on the scroll that was opened by the Lamb? Is it 7 seals, or 8 seals? Is it 5 seals, or 6 seals? The answer is a 7 seals. Revelation 5, verse 1, says, Then I saw in the right hand of him who sat on the throne a scroll with writing on both sides, and sealed with 7 seals. Question 8. Who was the second son of Abraham? Is it Seth or Ishmael, David or Isaac? The answer is D, Isaac. Genesis 21, verse 3, says, Abraham gave the name Isaac to the son Sarah bore him. Genesis 16, verse 15, Hagar bore Abram a son, and Abram gave the name Ishmael to the son she had borne. Ishmael is Abraham's first son. Question 9. According to the book of Genesis, who has weak eyes? Is it Shua or Leah? It Rachel or Dinah? The answer is B. Leah had weak eyes, but Rachel had a lovely figure and was beautiful. Genesis 29, verse 17. Question 10. Who remained in seclusion for 5 months after she became pregnant? Is it Esther or Eunice? Is it Elizabeth or Ruth? The answer is Elizabeth. Luke 1, verse 24, says, After this, his wife Elizabeth became pregnant, and for 5 months remained in seclusion. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share to spread the gospel.